Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of my live videos. Manchester United are through to the last 16 of the League Cup after an impressive victory against Burton Albion yesterday by 4 goals to 1. Very impressive display yesterday. It ended 4-1. This is now our 17th goal at Old Trafford this season. I think it's 23 goals now in all competitions and 3 goals conceded, but Jose Mourinho won't be satisfied with us conceding that goal right at the end to die. So it did end 4-1 to Manchester United. Another very impressive display. I'll give my man a match in a bit. Jose Mourinho had rotated the squad differently, as I would say he would. He put Sergio Romero in the goal. I think his first start for a while. He put Darmian at the right back. His centre-back partnership, Smalling, Lindelof, left-back he went with Blind. And then he put Michael Carrick in, he put Herrera in. Herrera, Lingard, Mata, Martial and Marcus Rashford in the team. So it was a very impressive display by Manchester United, won comfortably by 4 goals to 1. Goals from Rashford twice. That's his 5th goal now this season in all competitions. Also, Rashford got an assist. Goal from Lingard, plus also got an assist, and a goal from Antonio Martial, and plus got an assist as well. But I thought the star performers were Rashford and Martial. They were absolutely fantastic. I thought Man United were dominant throughout the matches. I thought we had numerous opportunities during the game. We all expected Manchester United to win, and he did play a pretty decent team, did Jose Mourinho in the game, if I am going to be quite honest with you. So anyway, we'll get into the review of the game. It did end 4-1 to Manchester United. Very good. Man United took the lead. It was a lovely, superb move. Carrick had passed the ball to Lingard. Lingard had played a lovely first touch from Lingard. Set Rashford up, and Rashford finishes it sublimely, and that makes it 1-0. And then after that, we were creating chances. Martial had an overhead kick chance as well in the game. That was blocked, I think. Also, Mata had showed some lovely skill, nutmegged one of the Burton defenders, and also hit the post as well. What a goal that had been. Also, Burton didn't really cause much going forward, but I think they did have a couple of chances. I think they had one from Allen, showed some skill, hit one over the bar. There were also a chance for Burton near the end of the first half. I think it was a save by Sergio Romero, though. But it was a fantastic performance. I thought Rashford was absolutely fantastic. I thought Martial was absolutely fantastic. I thought he was quick. He was agile. He was skillful. I thought it was embarrassing, the Burton defence, to quite honest. And they couldn't really cope with the pace of Antonio Martial and Rashford in your team. This is the first time this season that they've actually participated together in the match. It's the first time they've participated together in the match of Martial and Rashford, because we know this season they've been coming on and off as substitutes, and they've been trending fantastically well together, getting the names on the score sheet. And Martial's now scored his 4th goal in all competitions this season. Martial's dramatically improving. He failed to replicate that form, under Jose Mourinho last season, because he was pretty good under Van Gaal, but Martial has upped it this season, as I really said that he would. And Martial's just proven a point. He's quick, he's good in the eye, can cross the ball, his finishing's improving. Just a good young age prospect is Martial. And so too Marcus Rashford, absolutely fantastic young age prospect for Manchester United is Marcus Rashford. Rashford was making decent runs. Rashford also scoring 2 goals, also had a couple of decent chances. And it was just absolutely a fantastic display. And Martial had more opportunities in the second half. As well, so he could have got more than basically the 1 goal that Martial got. He could have got more, but it was just an absolutely fantastic display. I thought Mata controlled the midfield when he was on. I thought Mata played fantastic well. Martial played well. Rashford played fantastic. I think Lindelof, apart from one defensive error, I thought Lindelof played well in the game, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. Mata were fantastic. He could have scored, as I said, he hit the post as well. Martial also had an overhead kick that was blocked. I think didn't Herrera have a deflected shot as well in the game, if I can remember it rightly. But yeah, it was overall a fantastic performance. The second goal was, I think it was Blind that had the ball, and what a fantastic goal this was for Marcus Rashford. Blind had the ball. Rashford, Blind square passes it to Rashford. Rashford turns, hits the ball straight in, kisses off the post and goes in. And what a fantastic goal it was. And it was from 25 yards, and that makes it 2-0. And then basically then Manchester United, had bagged a third, to fully kill the game off. It was a bit lucky, if I'm going to be quite honest with you, but before the goal, it was absolutely sublime skill that Martial had showed for setting Lingard's goal up. Showed some lovely skill, dribbled it, passed it to Lingard. Lingard shoots and it gets a deflection and goes into the back of the net. And he showed some excellent footwork at times. Did Martial in that game a lot, and passed to Lingard, and that makes it 3-0. And then basically then it was basically half time, and then second half, Jose Mourinho had made some changes in the game. We'd seen Luke Shaw in action. That was absolutely fantastic to see Luke Shaw in action. Since April, he hasn't played. We know he's been playing for the under-23s, Luke Shaw. We know that he's been injured, but it's good now that he's fully recovered from injury. As Luke Shaw, he never had these injury problems at Southampton, but I think he deserves his chance, and he is still only young. And the matter of minutes he was on, there was a long ball threaded over the top for Luke Shaw just at the start of the second half. It was a sublime pass. I'm going to quite honest, Luke Shaw had beat the defender. I think he rotated the system a bit. I think Jose Mourinho in the second half went to 3 at the back as well. With Luke Shaw, he put what can he do now? Yeah, with Luke Shaw, he played a lovely through ball. I think he beat the defender, Luke Shaw. Lovely take it was, but it was currently offside. But there was big talking points whether that was offside or not. I'm not quite sure. And after that, we still kept dominating the game. We were passing the ball fantastically well. We looked very, very organised, and it was also a fantastic chance as well for Martial. Lovely, and some of the link-up play as well in the game was fantastic. I thought some of the link-up play to Martial, Rashford, Lingard, was absolutely fantastic. It was a pass by Marcus Rashford. And Martial had received the ball. I think he threaded past a couple of Burton defenders, lovely, showing his footwork, his skill, and went past him sublimely and side-footed it, and it produced a world-class save from Burton's keeper. But I thought Martial was going to score that, but that was a golden opportunity, so Martial could have scored. Then, moments later, Lingard had passed the ball to Martial. Martial had shot from a tight angle. It would have been a nice finish, but it just went wide of the post as well. And after that, Martial gets his current name on the score sheet. It was a pass by Marcus Rashford. I think it was a bit lucky. I think it's like a slight deflection off one of the Burton defenders, and it did fall through to Antonio Martial, but it was a calm and composed finish and wraps the game up at 4-0. And then right at the end, Manchester United conceded a late goal. First goal we've conceded at Old Trafford this season. I think for Burton, they did it. I think every time they looked forward, they looked as though they were going to do something. There wasn't much of a threat, but I think in the early stages of the game, to be quite fair, right at the start of the game, Dyer, looked a bit promising for them. They did have a few opportunities, but not really many. So right at the end, I think it was, and Pereira had come on in the second half as well for Manchester United. Scott McTominay had also come on in the second half for Manchester United. Good to see them in action. Good to see Jose Mourinho giving some of the youth, giving Scott McTominay a start as well. I think it was a scramble in the box. I can't fully remember what happened. I think it hit the bar or something like that. I think it was maybe a mistake from Pereira. I can't really remember, but it hit the bar and it fell to Dyer, and he just tucked it home way and made it 4-1. But I was a bit very disappointed that we did concede that goal, because it would have been another fantastic clean sheet at Old Trafford for Manchester United. But don't worry, I thought the star performers, when Martial, got him from Monaco in 2015, and he's been absolutely fantastic. Rashford already, this season's already scored 5 goals for Manchester United in all competitions. He only bagged 11 last season, and he's risen up the ranks fantastically well, because obviously we know Zlatan's coming back in December, Rojo's still injured for Manchester United, and we know Rashford only played, the last stages of last season, due to Ibrahimovic, he's scoring 28 goals last season, but it was due to Ibrahimovic injury. That's why Rashford got more game time at the end of last season. But now he's going developing into his game, and the way that the players perform is genuine pace. He's a very, very good athlete, the way he causes defenders problems. And, look how much money he's going to be worth in this transfer market, and he's only 19 years of age. And for a 19-year-old, he's still got the Premier League and Champions League to win. But for a 19-year-old to win the Europa League with Manchester United, the League Cup, the Europa League, the FA Cup is phenomenal. Same with Antonio Martial. League Cup, FA Cup, Europa League as well. So it's good to see 2 young players that are growing and developing into a game, and I think Rashford has improved since last season. I always said that Rashford would improve since last season, but Burton just couldn't cope with the pace of Manchester United. But it could have been more than 4, couldn't it? You know, we had chances. You know, I think I can't remember every chance, but Martial had that big opportunity when he showed nice footwork, got through the Burton defence, had a chance, and it was produced a good save. Also, one from a cute angle, Martial had, and that just went wide. That was in the second half, so that could have been another goal for Martial. Could have had an hat-trick. Mata showing love, you know, Mata nutmegging the defender, also hitting the post in the first half. That could have been another goal. Also, Mata had the header saved as well. That could have been another goal as well. Martial had another chance in the first half. He's played through by Mata, but he produced a good save from the Burton keeper again. So it could have been 6-7 nil. But I thought the work rate of Martial was fantastic. I thought the work rate of Rashford was absolutely fantastic. So if it's quite fair, I am going to give it to Marcus Rashford because obviously scoring the 2 goals and also providing an assist as well. But my second man of the match would be obviously Anthony Martial, getting his name, getting an assist, and his performance was just absolutely sublime. He hit the ground running, Anthony Martial. So the draw has been done anywhere. Manchester United go to Swansea in the next round away from home. I can remember some of the draws. Manchester City got Wolves, I think, because they did beat West Brom 2-1. And Man United and Manchester City, you know, are looking very, very good this season. Looking very, very good. You know, City got like Aguero, that's hitting form. Gabriel Jesus, that is the flourish of Manchester City. Sané's very, very good for Manchester City. So I think it's going to be between Man United and Manchester City this season, you know, because considering the amount of money City spent in the window, considering money Man United spent in the window, there's Pep Guardiola's a very good manager for City, Jose Mourinho's a very good manager for Manchester United, so we'll see. What we're going to say, we'll see what happens. In Chelsea also beat Nottingham Forest 5-1. Chelsea is still looking very, very sharp and strong. Chelsea did play a lot of the young ones, didn't they, yesterday, but yeah, it was 5-1. Chelsea drew Everton in the next round. I think Chelsea's still going to be in the title race because they've still got class players, you know, spend quite a bit of money in the August window. With Conte, still a very good manager, you know, they've got Morata in there, Bakayoko, Rodiger. I don't think they'll win the league, but they are still on course. They are still doing pretty well. Chelsea got Everton. Arsenal only scraped past Doncaster 1-0. That was a very, very surprise. I think it was Theo Walcott who got their goal. Didn't watch the game, but from what I heard, I thought it would have been more than 1-0, but Arsenal may have played the youngsters. Didn't watch the game. Arsenal drew Norwich at home as well. I can't remember basically all the draw, but the big games is Man United, Swansea, Arsenal, Norwich, Manchester City, Manchester City get Wolves, Chelsea, Everton, as I said, Leicester, yes, Leicester got Leeds after knocking Liverpool out in the last round. So yeah, very, very good performance from Manchester United. We are the current holders, so hopefully, you know, we can retain this cup under Jose Mourinho. So a lot of performances today, you know, Romero didn't have out to do, did he really? Let's be honest, apart from I think one save that he had to do late on in the first half from Burton. Darmian did okay. Small, I thought Lindelof did okay apart from one defensive error that I think that he did make. He looked sloppy at the back a couple of times. Blind, yes, played well, looked calm and composed at the back as he usually does, playing in that left back position. Carrick did okay as well. He was a part to play for the first goal as well, and then Lingard played a sublime touch. Martial, fantastic. Mata, I thought, you know, was fantastic. I thought he was creating and providing as well. I thought Martial didn't only score. I thought he was also very, very good in the air. I thought it was fast. I thought it was causing their defenders problems. I thought he was not only scoring. I thought, you know, he was linking up the play well. I thought he was creating. He was providing. Was Anthony Martial as well. I thought Rashford was also creating as well as scoring twice. Marcus Rashford. So for me, and I also thought Lingard played pretty well for Manchester United as well. But yeah, very, very good performance from Manchester United. So anyway, that's everything to update today. Drop your comments, likes below on the video. Tell me how you think the game went. And if you consider, please subscribe to my channel. So take it easy. I'll see you all later, guys. Bye.